The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Set 50, plant.
58, come on. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Get it.
This is Dion Lewis now in his 9th NFL season. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Minshew, 1st and 10. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Minshew. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 39.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the 1st. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
One of the best routes, one of the favorite routes of any play caller. He just ran that one. Nice little angle route. That's supposed to be a catch, and usually it is, and the running back dropped it.
Yeah, I mean, he's a running back, but he's got hands. He should have caught it. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Michel. And they'll get this down to the 10. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Here's Minshew. Sets up the screen to Lewis. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Minshew, and he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming.
They'll turn to Michel as they go back to the ground. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Looking at this situation, if you're at the 1, the 2, maybe you go for it. From here, you kick it.
I agree. I think you have to get points in this situation. 4th down, I don't chance it at all. I put the points on the board and go back and regroup.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board. But that seems a little devil-may-care there, doesn't it? They gave up 3 points, but how about them coming right back and putting themselves in a position to get points of their own?
You ready? You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing.
Now a man who really came on late last year, it's Damian Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17.
A nice performance last week. Recognized as NFC Player of the Week after going over 100 yards rushing. I just love the vision. I love the wiggle he has. But I also love the power when he ends his runs.
That's what impressed me. Yes, there was some elusiveness last week. A couple times he just ran over guys. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
It's Hill, complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
On the set. Hey, Alpha.
55.
Yeah.
55. Hey, I'm coming.
Get it.
To throw it is Locke. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And it'll be second and goal. They got to figure this out. They got to figure him out. 4 sacks last week. Now one in the first quarter. What do?
Well, great pass rushers usually have a go-to move. But the best pass rushers, they have counters to their go-to move. So they'll show you that. Then when you adjust, they counter it and still get to the quarterback. And you don't pile up that many sacks. What do you have, 4 in the game last week? Without having some go-to moves with counters.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's third and goal.
Ready? 8, read. Hey. Hey, Echo.
Lock now on third and goal. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Dante Pettis, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. That
guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. A gain of 3, second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 7, Minshew throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
He finds Corey Davis. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Minshew sets to throw. Got an open man, Keelan Cole.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each...
And he's got it! Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Corey Davis, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And it'll be 4th down. Well, that's 2 sacks in this game, so add that to the 4 from last week. I think that's 6.
Good math. Excellent math. And look, he's going to get all the attention he deserves it. He got home and got the quarterback on the ground. But that's a concentrated team effort because you'd have a lot of guys who occupy blockers to allow him access to rush the passer.
Let's go. 10 Lobo.
58, come on. Man, I got you.
Off play action, it's Minshew. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bradley Roby, the ex-Buckeye, with a corner blitz and the sack.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Give him 6 on the run. They're going to be faced now with a 3rd and 12.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Completes it to Davis. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. So they pick up 10, but So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This officially a 55-yard attempt. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you across state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
You good. I just went ahead and just kicked the field goal. I like the 2-minute warning
through
goal.
the end zone for a touchback.
I was going to pause it right here, but I wasn't sure.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, it's a run for Williams.
Wow, we got a couple of
and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
My camera angle. No. Oh, fuck.
Clock now on first down. Complete. Smith has it.
I was trying to switch people and I fucked my camera angle up. And you know, like when it takes a while to come back. Oh, just like, that'd be the worst. Trying to move people so fast, bro. I was so zoomed in. I was like, man, just run straight. Get close to him.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is
we're right there. Oh, come on. Make that play, boy.
DBs, aren't you?
Yeah. Yo, you know what be messing me up most of the time, though? So I'll do something like that, and somebody will throw it to the guy I came off of. And it's like, hold on. I was playing. I gave you too much credit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I gave you too much credit.
The incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Yeah, it's like, make the right read, and they don't. They're like, bro, what? Pop that nigga. Ooh,
give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Let's go! Oh, shit, these money might be gone.
Picked off at the 20. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
I really thought Alexander was about to get it because, you know, he's got the acrobat on him.
Second year, even more
completion or something. Yeah.
Take 6 for a touchdown.
A great play.
I thought it was going to go to Alexander. I hear Alexander. Because he got the acrobat. You know what I'm saying? So they'll be making crazy driving catches and shit.
They really starting to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes
hey, we'll take that. I'm trying to develop him anyway.
By year 2, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get at it.
That's caught inside.
He's in bounds, though. Damn, I thought Tom was going to go out. That's insane, bro. I had cover 4, and I had Jair Alexander manned up on him, too. And I moved people back. That's insane.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
Crazy,
a 33-yarder from the left hash.
Somebody manned up. Oh!
Left this one out to the right. That's a bad miss. No good. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman
that was like
with our
a
EA Sports
60-yard
halftime
ball.
report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5.
It'd be like that sometimes. It was just like shit
And
just
nice
going
work on the return as they start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though.
I didn't even. Really important so he had to get hurt on that kickoff. Right? Yeah, just now. That's wild. Because he did a kick return, didn't he? A lot of them
script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. From the 35 on second down. Lock. This is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals. On first down, Lock. Looking to complete it to pass, and he's got him. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Off the draw, here's Williams.
Good tackle.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Play action. Now it's Lock. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. Give him 2 yards on that play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Lock.
Oh, he was right there.
Williams. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
He's right there, man.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. He can run for it, and he will. He's got the first down inside the 10. And
bro, because I sent our linebackers on the blitz, too. Usually I was like blitz all linebackers. He's like, bro, what? My D-line is too good for that shit, bro.
4th down call.
That's crazy, bro.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Yeah.
They'll try and run. This is
I was like, bro, I made trades.
Stop just outside the 5 at the 6.
Yeah.
He'll get 2
I just made trades just to load up on that. I was like, all right, because I just honestly want to stay in nickel most of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would do best in nickel. But you can't do that when people just run the ball down your throat. So I was like, all right, well, let me get some ball-matching linemen. So,
it's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they've met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
Ah, damn.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Yeah, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
On 4th and short, going with a tight end. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Virgil Green, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point right down the middle, and that will shave 1 more off this lead. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. 2nd and 4.
Bro, that was so... Oh, my gosh. That was nowhere near my nigga. Oh, my gosh. No. Bro, that was such a bad pass. Yeah, I do have.
Keelan Cole,
bro, it was like...
target. A CD, I know it's just his second year
Oh,
in the league
like
as
my
a
dude's cutting across the
that's
field,
going to be
bro.
one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Oh.
And now a throw on first down.
This ain't inaccurate on that one, though. I was kind of right there. I was right there with him.
That's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
55, hey, hold it. Switch up. Stand. 5.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down.
Give me that. We there.
Team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd
and
and 7.
Right there, yeah, I was really hoping if he wouldn't have jumped, I would have been able to do something.
And it's Michel once again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Now Minshew.
Get down.
Incomplete.
I hit possession.
They tried to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
That was a bad punt.
And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lock behind it. Wow.
I was nervous because it wasn't like accurate, you know what I'm saying? And I knew I wanted it to go over a little more, but that was
13-yard line, pretty good spot. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, just any interception.
Good job, Josh. Good job, Josh.
Drive, or no, you just throw that out the window.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Good job.
Left side, a completion to his tight end, and he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot.
He's got to fumble soon, bro. He's got to fumble soon. That's 3 hits he's
before
taking.
They're able to get it up to the 25. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And not much to speak of. Caught a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about? Oh, yeah, definitely.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait.
That's why I always put them on that side. The right tackles are nowhere near as good as the left tackles. You know what I'm saying?
On that play.
So,
the last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
We're not having that.
Lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. And that will be incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic.
I was nervous that he was going to hit the right behind him. You know, like the guy that was coming behind that guy. Yeah, I was like,
but you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down.
He got 2 sacks.
They've had some success bringing him off the edge. How about the gambling man?
I should have pulled it out quickly. Even pressed R2.
He's bringing a quarter to go after the quarterback.
And it's worked twice now, twice like a charm.
And not only has that worked like a charm, he's been awfully disruptive in his usual role covering receivers. Now he's rushing the passer as well.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam.
Oh, my God.
Before the first at about the 36.
Bro, he was out.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get it on very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Damn, bro. If he don't trip, that's definitely a first. We probably get more, man.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Baker, you're right there. Like, you were right there,
with the game this close,
so I gotta use your
feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Clock now to throw. Again, has it complete. 27 yards there, a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A big spot now for the rookie lock, Williams. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards to pick up, good enough for an Arizona first. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Jump that.
on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball.
Your quarterback in the slot.
They got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
Well, that second down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. To throw is Locke.
You're kidding me, bro.
Unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. Locked to throw for it on 4th.
There we go. About time. Thank you. We need to know one of them.
What a huge play at this point in the game. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
There we go. That's what I needed.
15 line. 15 line. General West.
It's caught by Bryant. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Ready. 18 Gators.
And they'll try Michelle here running on the right side. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Now, that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge 4th quarter stop? So 3rd and long, here's Minshew.
Ooh, he got that shit out.
Finding Keelan Cole. And he's got this down to the 35. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, Michelle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Michelle. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. The Cards going nickel, an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.